Good morning, everybody. So real quick before I get into this video, I don't know about the future of the channel. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. Hopefully I'm not making any definite decisions right this second, so nobody panic. It's been a while since I posted anything, not that I haven't tried, but a lot of content I go to post doesn't seem to even go live. It seems to be just getting pulled before it even gets a chance for the video to go live on YouTube. So the censorship, the bullshit, everything else that's going on with YouTube lately, I don't know, man. You know, I've had this channel a long time, and you guys know me. I stay true to myself. I haven't been, I'm not out here to try to make money or anything else. I just try to help people, and I try to just put my opinions out there, you know. And I've never been one about trying to get the highest subscriber count or anything like that. So stay true to myself and my content, and somehow YouTube doesn't seem to like that either, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to talk about a hypothetical situation that may or may not have happened recently. So nobody can say I'm speaking about a real individual. So, what do you do and when do you do it? Weighing out your decisions before you act. Not acting on instinct and impulse can be difficult. So recently, I know of this situation, hypothetically, of an individual in a place where, in a retail store, we'll say, that this young lady was recently involved in a relationship, or still is, with an individual that would be abusive to her and some other people important to her in her life, some elderly people. So the individual no longer works at that establishment, but the other half keeps coming in, threatening the staff, and making what would most likely be idle threats. But in the back of your mind, no matter how stupid a person is or how much you don't perceive them as a threat, you always have to, somewhere in the back of your mind, keep in your thoughts that the threat could be real. This person might be unhinged, right? So you keep doing the right thing, you make them leave the store, you do all this kind of stuff to try to do the right thing, even though what your gut is telling you, just without them threatening you, is that the fact that they're beating on a young lady or threatening an elderly woman, that, if you want to act accordingly, right? Your instinct is to knock this guy out. He's in your face, he's yelling, he's outside, he's threatening you, asking you to come outside. You want to knock him out, you want to grab him by his neck, probably put him through a wall. Just on those two factors alone, or hitting a female and threatening elderly people. But then when they start threatening you and the staff, how should you react? Now, should you react in the way that you want to react, or you feel you really should react? But then you keep in your mind, you got a wife, children, or a husband and children at home. I know there's a lot of badass chicks out there that watch my channel, so I know they wouldn't be afraid to throw down either, so I got to make sure I put that in there. I know some of them would do the same thing, would love to put a hurt on somebody that's an abuser. I know I damn well would. But do you do that? You got a family to feed, or do you keep calling the authorities and waiting for them to come, take an hour later, and then do nothing about it and not take it seriously? So what do you do? Do you do what you perceive as the right thing, or do you do what the law says is the right thing, or do you do what is the right thing for you and your family because you're worried that you doing what you feel is the right thing could cost you your job or land you in jail because you're defending somebody else's honor and somebody else's safety you're trying to protect. You could land yourself in jail, and then what good are you to your family? It's quite a predicament. Now, of course, there's many ways of dealing with these type of situations, right? But you got to think back, especially if you used to be a different person like I used to be. You're in that situation like I may or may not have been recently. Your initial reaction is probably going to be to want to put this individual through a wall, or to step outside and show him what's what. Then what would happen to me, right? Do I end up in jail? Do I lose my job? How do I feed my family? These are all the consequences to your actions, and I've spoken about these type of things many times in my videos. For every action, there's a consequence. So I'm just curious what everybody out there would do. Would you just react? Would you think about it? It's tough to say, right? Because initially you just want to react, right? It's an interesting scenario to think about, and it's a real life one. So, like I said, what do you do? I mean, law enforcement, and I all due respect to my law enforcement viewers out there. There's some of you that are excellent, great guys and gals out there that do their job great, take it very seriously. Unfortunately, I have not always had that experience in my life, and recently, that experience, I haven't had it. The opposite from what I know has been occurring, and they have not been taking said scenario seriously. So what do you do? Do you make this individual realize that if he comes around again, it's just going to keep getting worse? Do you just let it get worse right then and there and make sure you don't come back again? So, what do you do? Food for thought. Think about it. That's it. Ranting on now, rambling. That happens. You guys know me. This is what happens. So, this is my freedom of speech. Hopefully this video doesn't get pulled like the last 4 or 5 I tried to fucking put up here. But everybody, keep everybody updated where the channel is going to go. I'm thankful to all of you that still watch, that still subscribed and been patient, waiting for some content to come out. I love you all. And, God bless. And I will see everybody soon. Take care. Have a great weekend.